What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Formula 7 Racing here at the Realistic Division around Texas tonight. It's going to be fun. It seems to me like it's going to be full rain for qualifying, maybe even for the race. So let's get on board with someone real quick. Hey Nathan, how's it going? I just want to do a quick sound check because everything got reset, so I don't know if anything's working correctly. Everything got reset, so I don't know if anything's working correctly. I'm just going to turn my mic up a little bit and go on board with someone. I don't know if anything's working correctly. Turn my mic up a little bit. Working correctly. Turn my mic up a little bit. I think we're good. No problem, mate. I think we're good. I hope we're good. I do have like a slight cough, but it's not too bad to the point where I'm fading. So, Dennis on a lap. I'm actually going to pull up the Twitch on my phone so I can do an audio check. Yo, Banana, loving to see you on comms. Bro, Ollie, I've been on comms before, alright? It's not a big surprise, to be honest. A little heart racing at first, being back in the seat. So hopefully we can have a good stream. Right, that's something to do. Loud. This is my first time seeing you on F7 comms. Bro, you missed it. I was on I think I did Austria. Alright. Like that's it, almost turned all the way down as well, and it's so loud. Why is it like that though? That makes no sense. Why it's too loud like that? Is that too loud? Bro, the game audio down is always at 5 for me, and it's always fine on my stream, so I don't see why it's so loud here. Right, audio 2. Guys, chill, alright? I'm working on it. I'm trying to figure out everything. At the same time, trying to figure out... Alright, Dennis is starting his lap. Let's go on board with Dennis. Down into turn 1. Track map. Oh my god, I am messing up. Gladly, it's only the first part. Texas track map. Okay, maybe Kota would help. Still loud? Really? Oh, pain. It's a pain. It's a pain. I might not be able to go on board because the onboards are just so loud. Right, let's see how that is. That's still... Why is it so loud? Hold on. Why is it so loud? This is bizarre to me. This is never usually that loud. Going on board with drivers. Right, let's try it again. Honestly, I don't know what is happening to me. What if I try turning everything else down? Maybe it's something to do with the audio capturing or something like that. Right, let's try that. Now we see Dennis coming around the final corner now. What's he going to set? Let's see, actually, let's pull up the datas and all that. Dennis goes pole with a 144.2. It is short qualifying today because, I think it's because we were running a little bit late. It's still really loud. This is bizarre. Right, okay. That's interesting. That's so confusing. I mean, I could turn the audio down to 1 where I don't even hear it myself. Let me try that. Right, let's try that, see if that's any better. Henku goes P1 now, 143.5. That's better. I think I can go up 1 more. I'm just trying to get everything working and see if it sounds good before the race and all that. Sindri goes 3rd. Who's next across the line? We've got a Red Bull coming. That is Panda. Panda across the line. He goes pole. 143.1. Might be right. Around the final corner, he's invalidated. They've only started another lap, so let's go on board with the McLaren that's coming around the final corners. I was going to say, where's Hinky, but he's at the top. So both McLaren drivers have done their laps, so I think yep, Sindra's in. It's fine now, mate. Right, thanks, Nathan. Okay, and Fantasy is retired from the session. He has he does have an engine change today. He's got an engine swap. And Fantasy is asking questions. Anyways, across the line we have a Mercedes. That's a Mercedes starting their lap. Behind them, an Aston Martin starting their lap, and behind them is I believe a Ferrari of Maxi Block. Maxi Block is on a lap. He has invalidated though, so he will go again. The driver behind is Henke, and then Merckx. No. Okay, I'm just trying to get back into like the feel of everything. Just get there. Right, on board with Jack as he comes on. As he comes around the final corner to finish his lap around Kota, and it's going to be a 1:48.1. Puts for P8. It's a good lap. Puts them up there with Mad G and Z Mini. As we now see, Formula 7 Racing has rejoined. Probably they'll do invites just because of anyone moves. Fair enough. We do have both Red Bulls. No, that's Ben now finishing there, his lap. I think he got, I was going to say he's possibly gotten a slipstream down the long straight in sector 2, with Panda being ahead of him. But Ben sticks with 4th with a 1:44.4. What a foes. As we go see Maxi Block now finishing his lap. No, wait, that's Dennis. Dennis is starting again? No, Dennis is invalidated. Okay. So Dennis is invalidated. Nick is on his lap. Merckx is on his lap. Oh yeah, Merckx. The Williams driver has been promoted up to Mercedes for one race because Niels couldn't make it. I'm assuming he's probably busy, or if he's unwell, I hope he's gets speedy recovery. As we see Merckx go P8 with a 1:46.5 behind the Haas driver of Super Turbo. Across the line, Lewis goes P7. That's Maxi Block now coming across the line, keeping him really close to the white line. He goes P6 with a 1:44.9. That's a good lap from Maxi. As we go to see Nick now going P5 with a 1:44.6. We have an AlphaTauri of, that looks like Zato, he's boxing, he's invalidated his lap. Mad G now coming around the final 2 corners, turn 19 and turn 20. That doesn't seem like a lot of ERS usage, but it is Kota in the wet, so maybe it's normal. Across the line he goes P11, 1:47.8. My phone is buzzing, and I don't want to pay attention to it. We do have a Williams of Fear Jack. Where is Jack going to put this? He puts it P13. He's 50 seconds off. He's probably restarting his lap. Ah well. Hope he does good. Let's stay on board with the Williams driver as he finishes or starts his actual flyer lap. Down into turn 2 and 3 he goes. Got to be really easy on the power going through the S section. Especially in the wets, barely any grip, long right-hander now. turn 7 sharp, but then you've got to flick the steering right down into turn 8 and 9. Very figuring out this is as we now see Jack coming down to the DRS straight of turn 11 to 12. DRS will not be enabled because it is in wets, so that's unfortunate. Maybe we can get to see some of that in the race. There's cautions in sector 1, that's cars slowing down in turn 1. As we now see Jack now going down into turn 1, braking just about before the hoverboard. Cuts the corner quite nicely on exit, doesn't use the full amount of track, but round down into turn 13, 14. Yeah. And then the really sharp, weird looking Kink into turn 15 now doesn't cut the corner as much as I thought he would, but he goes around now turn 16, 17 and 18. You've got to be careful of track limits on here. Max Verstappen did cut the corner against, I think it was Kimi Räikkönen back in, I don't know what it's in the year because I cannot remember for the life of me. Down into turn 20 he goes. Where is Jack going to put this? And it's a 148. He gained only 0.09 of a second. Keeps him in P13. Across the line now is, I think, Sandro. Sandro goes P6. He did gain time. He went about 2 tenths quicker that lap, as we do see a Haas now in sector 3. That is Kim David. Sorry Kim if I'm saying that wrong. It's not something I usually would say. I usually just call you Kim. Across Kim goes. It's only... Oh, he's starting his lap. Whoops. As Ben's retired. I think that's Ben finished for this session. I hope he knows it's short qualifying. Oh, yeah, it is raining, so fair enough. As we do see a Ferrari of, I think that is Dennis now. I think he's just finishing his lap. He's 3 tenths up. Cross the line, stays P3. 43.8. We did miss that. We did see, I think it was an Alpine and Gennady going up to P11. The Aston Martin and the Mercedes pitting. And then we go on board with Kim's teammate Super Turbo coming around turn 19 and 20. Where is he going to put this? Doesn't look like he's using though. Ooh, really squirrely on the exit. Yeah, he wasn't trying that lap. He was probably saving battery. Zayto on his out lap, starting his lap, so we'll go on board with the closest driver that's finishing his lap. That would possibly be, I think, I want to say I think, because I'm not 100% sure. I think it may be, no, it couldn't be Maxi, couldn't be Gennady, so it is actually going to be Turbo. We're going to be on board with Turbo for this little lap then. Through the S section he goes, around the really long right-hander, down into the sharpest left and right. Long right-hander here of turn 9. 8 and 9, sorry. Unless if I'm getting my map wrong, it's turn 10, yeah. No, turn 11, yeah. Okay. I'm just confused, that's all. Anyways, down the DRS straight he goes. Pretty good exit there. There's not a lot of commentating to do in the rain. Usually I'd expect to see drivers spinning off into turn 1 or having huge pile-ups. Like that's the fun things about F1. You know what I mean? Seeing all the cars, you know, sliding off the track and having collisions and getting them penalised. I've had my fair share. Oh, that's a huge... Oh! Turbo almost drifting around that corner there. And I believe he's backed out, so we'll go on board with the Aston Martin of Zayto, which is right behind the Haas driver. He's 3 tenths up on his lap. That will not be enough to beat Jack. He needs to get at least a second in this last sector to get ahead Jack. Could the conditions be getting worse where the drivers cannot improve their lap times? Zayto now around the final corner. Easy on the power across the line. Does not get Jack. Stays P16 with a 148.1. We have the two Aston drivers now of Mad G and Lewis. Both on their out laps, so I think we'll stay on board with Mad G this lap because he's the first car that's going to go around the track after their out lap. Around turn 20 he goes, easy on the power, starts his lap. Down into turn 1 it goes. That's a really sharp turn, you gotta be careful on turn 1, especially backline side by side. Down into turn 2 now. Every driver expects space down into turn 2. Turn 3 reminds me of Maggots and Beckett's from Silverstone. Left, right, long right-hander. You've got to be really careful on the power now, as we do see, I think that's a Mercedes now spinning. That is not Merckx, but Nick. Let's go back on board with Maggi while he continues his lap. Down into turn 11 he goes, before the DRS straight, and that's Super Turbo now retiring from the session. That he's done enough, P9 at the moment. I think Maggi can probably put this in the top 10. In the machinery he is in, I think he will be able to get top 10 if he doesn't mess up the lap. No pressure, mate. Down into turn 11 and... oh, not turn 11, sorry. Turn 12 and 13. 13 being a very awkward place to overtake, as we've seen from last year with Ben and 2 other drivers. Almost 3 wide going through that corner, and then just a huge incident. But we'll walk past that as we now see Maggi coming around into turn 16, 17 and 18, where Max Verstappen validated his race and lost the podium to Kimi Räikkönen after getting that 3-second time penalty. I think it was 2 seconds, ending 5. Don't remember a lot from back then. But back to Maggi, round the final corner, uses the curb, does not use the curb on exit. Where is he going to go? It's P12 with 146.5 for the Aston driver. The Aston driver reserve of Maggi. Back on board with his teammate Lewis W. He has invalidated, so we're going to go on board with Sandro as he's also starting his lap with Henke. Is there any drivers that's actually like finishing their lap? Z-Mini now finishing their lap. Drivers almost in his way though. We're in the final corner. That's a huge slide though, but he's putting it to the he's putting it there, and he's lost a lot of time on next, I think. But we walk past that and we'll go back on board with one of the Ferrari boys. It's not Maxi Block, but Dennis, his teammate. I think the both of them, Panda and Dennis, yes, both starting their lap, but they've got an an Alpine of Ginoudi also starting their lap. Who's behind Ginoudi? It is not Nick, but his teammate Merckx also starting a lap. Somehow invalidated on his outlap, but we'll walk past that. Let's go on board with, I think it is Lewis that's starting his lap first. Yeah, let's go on board with Lewis, because he's the next Aston driver to go across the line. And that is qualifying over. The drivers only have one last chance to improve their lap times. Where is they going to put that? I need to remember that for the race to get off of that onboard camera. I need to remember that. It's something I screwed up with bronze. It won't happen again. It will not happen again. I need to pay attention to times as well, so I'll get times up and everything sorted. As we see Lewis go purple sector 2. But that didn't last long. I think Sandro's went purple sector 2. Maybe even Henke. Henke's went purple sector 2. The Ferrari, I think. Dennis. No, not Dennis. Maxi has not improved in sector 2. Z-Mini has not improved. Let's go on board with Maxi. But we do have... let's go back on board with Lewis. He's about to finish his lap. He's down by a 10th. He's getting a lot of time here just to keep pushing. He does not have... That's a huge gap between Sandro and Lewis there, actually, coming, but it's almost a second. Not even that. But most drivers are finishing their laps. Sandro goes P3, across the line he goes. We do have now Maxi Block boxes. Where's Dennis going to put this then? Z-Mini also boxes though. House Rice. Okay. And across the line Dennis goes his P3 with a 143.2. Currently Panda is on pole. Across the line I think that was Ginoudi going 8th with a 145.1. And we do see a Mercedes now. Merckx P10, 45.3 behind the Aston Martin Lewis W. And that is qualifying over for everyone. Zato did not improve his P16 finish and will start with his teammates at the back of the grid. Fear Jack 15th, Z-Mini in 14th as we see him return to the grid. Watch Kevin Bridges' house race after the race. Bro, why did that sound so weird? But okay, I'll have a look around. I'll have a look around, Nathan. It sounds like a weird, funny thing to see. Anyways, back to it. Balzi Mini on his return manages only P14. Kim de Boom in P13. Maggi and Aston Martin in 12th. Super Triple in P11, Mercs in P10. And that was only a few drivers that I can name. We'll continue this right after the small intermission of this, which kind of annoys me a couple times. I just want to get to the results. Anyways, as I was saying, Lewis in P9, Gennady P8. Then you got our Mercedes drivers of Nick in P7, Ben with the Red Bull in P6, Maxi Block in P5, Sandro in the McLaren in P4, Dennis in P3, putting up a good strong qualifying session in the Ferrari, Henke P2 behind Panda in the Red Bull. So what's everyone's plans for this evening? Mine's going to sleep. I think the Mercedes race is going to be interesting. If the rain keeps up, I'm expecting possible collisions into turn 1. It's gonna happen with some of the back markers. I have to say it. As the driver that sits at the front of the grid half the time and driving at the back, it's very easy to miss your braking point. So maybe we'll see some drivers miss their braking point and smash into everyone and causing a chain reaction. Which will be very interesting to see. It is raining! Oh, let's go! Rain! Oh, this is going to be interesting. There's a lot of blocky figures. I'm glad I managed to get some of my graphic stuff fixed for F1 because I love the reflections on the car. That's the only thing I like about them. Everything else, like the background and everything, just I don't really mind with them. They can stay weird hexagons. They can stay hexagons for all I care. Some of them look like Roblox characters, and that's what's funny. It's taking some time for everyone to get their setups down as we now go to the grid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights. And it's lights out and away we go. Panda gets a good start against Henke. Can we get please different angle? There we go. Dennis now overtaking Henke. Down into turn 1 they go. Run the outside. Dennis goes. Henke down the inside. Keeps his P2 position. Sandro down a few places as Maxi Block is going up a couple. Moving back down into the grid, we got Ben on the back of Sandro now through the S section. Maxi Block holding Sandro up through that section. As we see Maxi Block going really wide. Let's go back towards Mad G and everything. Seems very interesting. Much movement here. As it's the start of the race, we're going to go on board with Panda is leading by a solid amount already. Almost a second to Henke. This man is in another league of its own. Winning by a huge amount last race. I think he could do it again. I wouldn't be surprised. He's already got that 1 second gap to Henke. Even though DRS isn't enabled, that 1 second means that Henke will not be able to get slipstream off of Panda. Down into turn 12 they go. Not a lot of moves, as we do see Kim and Fanthinus though. Fanthinus trying to make a move on Kim here, as he's I think he's having a little tangle with Halsey Mini there. As we do see more movement up at the front of the grid here, Maxi Block and Sandro. Maxi Block having a huge slide on the exit there. And now Ben's going through on Sandro. This isn't good for Sandro. As we now see Ben now overtaking Sandro. Up in the P5 he goes. Sandro isn't letting him overtake though, he is battling for that P5 finishes. Panda now goes with the fastest lap as it is the first lap of the race. And Ben's flying as we do see more moves in the back of the grid. We have a driver in, it is Kim! I think Kim's managed to get some damage in the first lap. That's not good for him. I think that might be raced over unless the safety car comes out. We do see Sandro and Nick now. And the news is blocking up. Oh well. Back on board with the Mercedes driver trying to get that P6 finish from the McLaren driver Sandro. Not much moves is happening on the grid at the moment. Tends to happen in the rain. But the order as follows still stands. Panda, Henke and Dennis in the top 3. Maxi Block gaining a few positions. Actually, let's get the positions up on track. There we go. Where is it? There it goes. As I said, Maxi Block up 1 position. Ben down. Sorry, up 1 position. Sendro down 2 positions. Nick hasn't made any positions, but I'm assuming he's probably lost a position and got it right back. Lewis up a position with Genetic dropping down a position. Merc stays, Turbo stays, and Mad G. Fantheris now starting strong after his engine penalty. Up 4 positions into 13th. Let's go back on board with Super Turbo as he might be looking a move on Mercs. He is the closest driver, either that or Sendro. Let's stay on board. Oh, huge slide from Turbo there. He's getting no grip on the new tyres. As I see here, we have Sendro not making much gain on the Red Bull driver of the right. Panda now setting another fastest lap of the session. Rain is very, very boring. Hopefully they can spice it up a little bit with a little bit more battling. And we're keeping our ERS high, except from Jack. He's down to below 50 now. As well as Fantheris. Fantheris is pushing as we do see him making a move on Mercs. I completely did not see that, as we do see Mercs trying to get past him again. Gotta be really careful on throttle, especially with a heavy car and just these tyres. I think Koa is one of like the most like high tyre wear tracks. Oh, there's a spin! Henke's round! The man from P2 is round. He's dropped down to P10 now. He's almost at the points. He's cut the corner. He's had to give Turbo this position. He's down into 11th, out of the points. It's a Ferrari 2-3 now. Oh, I think his tyres have just overheated. He's caught. Oh, that's so unfortunate for Henke. Totally not McLaren fun right now. Anyways, let's go on board with the closest battle on track, I believe, is Zeto and Z Mini. Zeto not making much move on battle here. Where's Z Mini? Sorry. As I say, I read things from front. The first word there, I say it loud. Anyways, again, not a lot of moves. I think Fantheris and Henke are going to have a good battle, especially with Henke on the back of Super Turbo. So I think we'll stay on board with these two. Well, they're battling all the way through to turn 16, 17 and 18, down towards 19 and 20 to finish up the lap. Henke on the back of the Haas now, almost pushing him to get him out of the way. I'm craving Cocoa Pops. I don't know why, I just started craving Cocoa Pops. But anyways, as we now see Henke using his battery, trying to get past the Haas off Super Turbo. Does Super Turbo move out of the way to defend? No, he doesn't. Henke down the inside, he goes to turn 1. Perfect cut the corner, but Super Turbo's going to have the switch back down into turn 2. 2 wide going down into the S section. Oh, he's backed out. Super Turbo's backed out. Henke's up into P10. Back into the points. Let's see if we can see Henke gain more positions this race, maybe with a late safety car. But Ben now on the back of Maxi Block. This could mean that Ben could get a podium if he plays his cards right and possibly gets ahead of Maxi either now or the end of the race. We could see him back onto another podium. Come to think of it, what was the standings last week? I wasn't paying attention. I know Sendra got P3, but was it a Red Bull 1 too? No, Dennis got P2. Yeah. But let us go on board with a driver that's possibly making a move. It is not Fantheris, as he's backed out. Z-Mini is also backed out of his move on Mad G. I know I sound very pleased like I don't know why. I'm feeling so good before the stream. I just got hit by a truck or something. Anyways, let's go on board with Fantheris. I want to try something, okay? I know I can do this, right? And jump to like the closest track. See, this is why people are not like so good, because you can't like change to anything below 11th. It's literally like 10th. As we see Henke now on the back of Mercs, he is gaining a lot of ground. He is pushing that McLaren car tries to stay behind the Mercedes reserve of Merckx, trying to go for maybe a... I don't know what's happening anymore. As we do see possibly Ben in Maxi Block now. Excuse me. I need a drink. Alright, bear with me guys. I'm going to craft Cali. I can't best thing about having a fridge that next to you, you can put snacks in it. That's the best thing about it. Oh, that's so much better. 15th. That's Merckx. Down the inside before the DRS zone. It goes Zuito on Z-Mini. That is moved on for the Aston... Oh, sorry. Bro, I am getting so muddled up with names today. Wow. That is moved on for the AlphaTauri, but Z-Mini does have slipstream going back on Z2. Down into turn 12 they go. Z2 late on the brakes. They are pushing Z-Mini off the track, trying to get that position. And Z2 is ahead of Z-Mini once again. Let us jump. Oh, that's a slight spin there from Z-Mini there. I don't know if that was contact or not, but Z-Mini I think had a slide there. Let's go on board with number 4. That is Mr. B. Light. Still on the back of the Maxi Block. Sorry, the Maxi Blockade. That's what we call Maxi now, the Maxi Blockade. Because he is defending so hard for Dennis to try and chase after Panda. That's now 3.6 ahead. Wow, what a gap between them. But let us go on board with the midfielders of 7, 8, 9 and 10. Let's go on board with Gennady, as we see Henke now chasing down the Alpine. His previous team he's hunting down. This could be spicy, as we do see a very interesting train up ahead of 4 down to 7th, I think. As Henke's got a 3-second time penalty for cutting a corner. Oh no, Super Turbo's also got 3 seconds. I didn't even notice that. But let's go on board with the race leader at the moment. Panda's underfueled. Panda has underfueled his car. Dennis hasn't. Maxi hasn't. Ben hasn't. Sandro, nope. Nick, nope. Lewis, nope. I don't think any other driver. Okay. Okay. Cargo brum brum. Anyways, let's go on board with... I think I just got that with Henke. Oh, I just realised Henke's just overtaken Gennady into turn 12. I give some straight. We do have another move. That is the Phantonis on Super Turbo. He may be looking at eyeing up a move very soon. He is 5 places up and chasing down that P11 finish. Phantonis needs to get top 10 to secure his team funding, so hopefully he can get it in the West. Let's see. Ben's not making any gains. I don't think 7th down to... Well, maybe... Oh, Pure Jack is a 3-second penalty now. That's not good for him. All the way down to 16th, almost pretty much by his lonesome, as well as Kim. Oh! He locked the brakes, just slid there, Phantonis. Let's go on board with Magi and Zato here, as they're having a small little battle of their own. I do see Ben and Maxi just, like, slowly... Oh, there's Phantonis getting a 3-second time penalty. I think the grip is going. I don't think the tyres are going to last as long. I think it might be a 2-stop. I think it might be a 2-stop, because if they're getting 3-second penalties now, that possibly could mean that they're either pushing the tyres and pushing the car as well. Oh, I've just missed that. Ben is up against Maxi. That was on the straight. My fault. And that is Maxi and I think Sandro could be looking for a move here. We do see Henke now on Lewis. I'm missing so many overtakes. I need to focus. Right. Forward focus. Alright, back on board with Phantonis as he still chases down Super Turbo, but I don't think he's going to change that. Henke on a recovery drive though, up in P7 now, 7 seconds behind Nick. Oh god. Oh, that's a move. Zayto and Magi now. This is a horrible camera angle. Let's go on board with Phantonis. He might get a better one.
I'm getting notifications.
Discord notifications. That's a lot of Discord notifications. Kim wants an invite. Let me get him in quick. I didn't realise, like, I need to have my phone open. That's my fault, Kim. Sorry. If you guys are wanting invites, message me on the on Twitch, because I can read chat. I can't read Discord. Actually, I could probably open Discord and just have it on the screen. But oh, that's Jack out. Oh, he's retired in pit lane. Jack is out again. Oh, good for the Williams driver. No flags, but it doesn't matter as it is a retirement in the pit lane. I just hope Panda doesn't wreck into him. Car is undrivable. Are you sure it's just not the setup yet? It could just be the setup. I just realised the gap between Ben and Dennis is 6 seconds. And Kim's got 3 seconds as well. Oh, unlucky Kim. Honestly, Kim, don't even retire. Like, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't retire because it costs the team money for you to retire. I'd just keep going, mate. I would just keep going. Oh, let's go on board with this fight over here. My throat's like really dry, but like wet, well, moist at the same time. Let's go board with Nick. Just wouldn't brake. It's probably your brake bias and your differential jack. That's probably what you needed to change. Because with the wet, you need a high diff to make corners, and then like your brake bias needs to be at least like 50, 52 for that, like really hard on the brakes. Anything like 60 above, it's not going to slow the car down enough. Either that or it was your brake pressure. Maybe the issue of. But let us see. 53.65. That's not bad. I don't see how the car wouldn't slow down. It can't be the car that, mate. It couldn't be the car. I highly doubt it was the car. Anyways, let's go on board with P15 down because they seem to be on a 3-way battle. I think this is between the silver and... No, I was going to say silver drivers, but I'm pretty sure Zayto is... No, Zayto's silver, right? I think Zayto's silver. I can't remember. As we see Jack now leaving the session. He complains that people leave... Pardon me, sorry. He complains of people leaving the server, and yet he goes. There he goes. Anyways, I think the Red Bull is about to get overtaken. No, he's 2 seconds. But Maxi Block is under threat by Sendro. Sendro on the back of Maxi Blockade. The 2 old teammates, I've just realised. Banana Shut. No. No one here is on PS4. Really? Really? I thought a couple drivers were on PS4. I know Trib was on PS5. I know Phantonis is on PS5. I know Max is on PS5. I thought... No, Kim's on Xbox. And Zayto's on PS5. Anyways, let's ignore that for a second. 14. Wait, what if I... Oh, I thought that was going to work. Like, what if I push 14 on the keypad? Or the thingy pad? Let's go on board with Zayto. Pretty sure it's only me. Ah well. Zayto's saving a lot of battery here. He's not pushing. And he's gaining up onto the Aston Martin of Magi. Interesting. As we do see... Oh god, this cough is killing me tonight. I kind of needed to step in because we got comms on before GTA 6. Thank you, Para. Thank you very much. Anyways, I think that was... no, he's not made a move yet. Speaking of moves, let's go to 4. As we see Sendro and Henke now not Sendro and Henke, Sendro and Maxi Block battling it for P4. Maxi Blockade is working very well. As I have missed that, we do see Super Turbo and Phantom battling now, down into turn 12. There's so many battles in like small like areas where I'm like seeing a driver about to make an overtake and then I'm like focusing on them and then I see another driver just making an overtake. Like, give me a break, guys, let me catch up. As we do see the drivers of Magi Zeto and Battle Z Mini all clustered up into that 3 behind the intense battle for 11th between Fantanus and Super Turbo. I'm surprised how far the gap is between one Red Bull driver and the next. Like, Panda is just, as I said earlier, on another level. Like, if there was like a diamond tier or like a platinum tier in F7, Panda would be the only driver in that because everyone else would just be diamond. Panda's just in another level of racing. As well as Dennis. Dennis is rapid as well, winning the Constructors' Championship in Fantasy with yours truly. Thank you, Dennis. Didn't carry me for half the season until I started kind of crawling back. Somehow managing to keep P2 in Fantasy with the mixed grid. Anyways, back to this race, as we do see 5, 6 and 7 now. I feel like this audio is quiet. I don't know why, I feel like the audio is quiet. It's quiet for me, and I don't like how quiet it is for me. So I'm going to do another just quick sound check, just in case. That's quiet. Honestly, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. It's not bad on stream. I just realised I'm still playing. Whoops. I'm actually gonna. Oh, whoops. I'm gonna open Discord. It will come up with the Discord thing. It's just so I can see if there's anyone that's disconnected. So bear with. There we go. Alright, back to moves. We do have, I think that's Sendro now battling for that P4 finish still. Nothing changing still. Let's go back down with Super Turbo and the battle for 11th. He's still sitting in between that 5/10 gap of Fantanus. Still not many moves. There's not much to talk about. You know what? There is something to talk about. F7. Great league. Great league. Great drivers, great racing. I mean, my 1 year anniversary wasn't long. Actually, my 1 year anniversary was 2 months ago. March. Yeah, March. My 1 year anniversary with F7. And I completely forgot it. Whoops. But oh well. Oh well. 1 year. It's 1 year. Still got a second one. And I will remember this unless I get... If I opt to leave the said league. Which, I don't know, might happen. I mean, I am now controlling a new league itself, but... Oh well. Oh, that's Super Turbo now, picking up a 3-second time penalty. Sendro now, still not making any move on Maxi Block. Maxi Block got more ERS than the McLaren though. McLaren does seem to have more grip. Oh, I was gonna say he's gonna try and send it down onto turn 13. Like, that doesn't sound like a good idea, Sendro. I'd wait, mate, I'd wait. There's like almost there's almost no point in keeping an eye on Panda and Bennis. Bennis? Bennis? Okay. That's a new team name. Just call them Bennis. Fantasy Bennis. Ben. Anyways, let us go on board with the Lewis driver. Bruh. I am all over the place today, but we'll go on board with Lewis and the Aston Martin against Giannotti. Still that 8/10 gap between the two drivers. As we see Zeto and Magi now, they're squabbling. Gobble gobble. They are just fighting it out for the not even a point, they're just battling for the sake of it. As we do see Giannotti now boxing as well as Henke. Henke's in, fresh enters. 13, no. That can't be right. 13, right, that would take... Oh, Maxi's out. Maxi is out of the session. Need to invite Maxi. There you go, Maxi. I got you, bro. As we do see Maxi Block dropping down positions as he's disconnected. There we go. I couldn't remember the name of it. But he won't have a long fight to go. P6 is still a good result, don't get me wrong. But it is where the magic counts down at the back of the grid here. Janauri now out of the fresh inters will be chasing down Zato on older tyres as well as Man G. Henke up in the 11th. Well, say up in the 11th. He's lost 9 positions. But he's on the battle. The ex-P11 battle now battling for the P10 position. As Henke now makes it round the outside. Past Super Turbo, now going down to chase on Fanfinus. You're going to see Kim in the box, hitting for the fresh inters. I think it's a little too early for people to be boxing, as we now see Panda boxing. Like now would be a good place to pit because it's halfway through the race, so both tires should be equal. You pit later than that, you're going to have the better tyres till the end of the race. So what Dennis has done is pretty smart. Staying out, you will lose a small amount of time at the start, but if he keeps pace, he'll be fine. He's not going to lose to he's not going to lose to Ben. Ben's too far behind. Ben should have boxed before Panda did and had the undercut on Dennis. Oh well. As we do see more drivers boxing, as we do see I couldn't tell if that was just me or if it was the game, but like I just seen an unsafe pit release from the Mercedes team. I think not the McLaren team, sorry. As we do see the Sendro now overtaking. Oh, that is tight. That is. Oh, what a move, Sendro. You get a little golf clap for that, mate. You get a little golf clap for that. That was a good move, mate. Good move. But now, Sendro ahead of his own teammate, Henke now. I wonder if Henke will try and keep up with Sendro. Because I think Sendro boxed first, right? Maxi Block is back in now. Still sitting in that P4 finish. Oh my god. Oh my god, I just realised. The gap that Maxi has lost. Oh, that sucks. That's so unfortunate. That's actually so unfortunate. Let's go board with Sato. He's the closest man on track. It's actually no way. Sendro is. Sendro is on the back of Mercs. As we just see him just overtaking the Merc with ease. Down the inside he goes. Back onto the racing line. And move done for the McLaren driver. As we see just Mercs just... okay. Mercs just takes a little detour off track, giving the possession to his own teammate. It's good. It's good to work as a team, but going off track to benefit your teammate, I don't think that's fair. In my opinion, I feel like that is a rule that has been broken IRL. I swear, you never see that IRL. Somebody going off the track to give a driver the position. Maybe that should be a rule. You cannot let your teammate or another driver through if you go off the track. Maybe that should be it. Ah well. I'm no rule maker. As we do see Maxi Block now finally making his pit. He will have the freshest tyres with Mercs and Subturbo, obviously. But those fresh tyres, that may be a good shoot for him. He will be able to catch up to Nick and all that again. I think it. I thunk it. That's what it is. I thunk it. As we do see the Fanfinus and Magine out. Fanfinus down the inside, he might go. Yep, he's going for it. Down the inside, Fanfinus goes ahead of Mad G. That's move done for the AlphaTauri driver. I've just realised he's using the Max Verstappen helmet. Props. Anyways, Pookie on comms. Hey Lex, how's it going? Yeah, it's kind of last minute, I'm not going to lie. Nathan's not feeling... I don't think anyone's feeling well today, these days. Like, I woke up... Oh, that's the driver off. That's Kim! He's out into the run-up. What's he doing? What? Kim? I know he's, like, waiting for, like, another driver, but, like, I feel like Gap would be fine. And he's back on the track he goes. Okay. Small yellow flags, no safety cars. Let's keep it like that. Back on board. Oh, that's Panda going with the fast lap. Mad G and Mercs now. I think that was Mercs through on Mad G. Oof. Actually, we're coming out with Nick and Henke are going at it. Henke cannot pick up another 3 seconds. Because that's going to drop him below Nick. If Maxi catches up, it's going to drop him below Maxi. That's not good. Actually, let's have a look at the penalties. Let's turn off telemetry to keep everyone a little bit guessing. That's the wrong one. Oh, so Dennis hasn't made a stop. Neither is Magi. When I said stay out, Dennis, I didn't think you would stay out another 2 or 3 laps. I expect Dennis in this lap. It's got to happen because he's 24 seconds ahead of Ben. That's gonna when he pits, he's gonna be with Ben, battling. He's gonna have fresher tires, yeah, but it's gonna be interesting. This helicam do works though. Let's just have a look at the penalties. So the 3 guys pretty much at the back, Super Turbo, Zayto, and Kim all have 6 seconds worth of penalties. Fantasy and Henke with 3. That's interesting. The tires don't look too different. Dennis doing 15 laps on them tires though. That's incredible. I'm not gonna lie. I keep messing up. There we go. Okay. Let's stay on board with these guys. These guys seem like they know what they're doing. Enjoying the battle. They seem to be doing it right. I mean, they seem to be enjoying themselves. I will happily be doing interviews. I will do them in Discord somewhere. I'll find somewhere. Let me investigate. I think there's one channel, if I remember correctly. Yeah, podcast is still there. Okay, good. We'll use the podcast channel if you guys want to chat. It is on Discord, so if you are on PS5, feel free to jump in. I know Panda doesn't want to occasionally, so it'll probably just be Dennis and Ben. Unless something else happens in the race. Fingers crossed. Dennis still stays out. Is Dennis disconnected? Has Dennis disconnected? Am I missing something? Because Dennis is down 16 laps on them tires. And now he's getting hunted by Panda. I mean, if he's thinking of going to the end on them tires, they're not going to go. They're not going to go. Oh, we got yellows. That is that's Haas. I think that's Kim. Yeah, Kim's back off the track. 9 drivers through again. Ah, well. It's not been a good race from Kim, but at least he's staying on the track. It does mean that the team will not get fined. That's all good. For some reason, I have... Oh, yeah, that's... Okay, I was going to say, for some reason, I've been tagged in... Like, I've been mentioned in 2 Discord servers, but that's because I don't interact in one and I'm doing other things in another. Anyways, oh, that's Dennis finally into the pit lane. Took your time, Dennis, took your time. Yeah, let's go on board with Mercs, actually. Gaining time on Fantinus. I think Mercs box late. Let's actually have a look at the tyres again. Mercs is on a fresher set of tyres, so he could have the tyre advantage against Fantinus. Granted, Fantinus has got that 3 seconds. So I think Mercs might actually get a point here. Good job, mate. Good job. We do see Dennis now coming out the pit lane ahead of Ben, but not only 2 seconds. Not even that. Well, that's came down massively. 1.3 the gap is now. Dennis now 18 seconds behind Panda, the championship rival at this point in the race. I think they're championship rivals at this point, right? I mean, we've all got championship rivals. Mine's is Mertz and Reese, which I never thought would happen. Me and Reese being championship rivals. I think Dennis has. Well, Ben. I can't think of it as Reese as well. Because me and Dennis at 1-2 in fantasy. Right. Judy, there's not much battling going on the track except for Mercs, so we're going to board with Mercs and see if anything happens. But I want to take this time to shout out Formula 7. As I said, it was my 1-year anniversary 2 months ago. And as I said, like, the racing is amazing. Granted, in the wet it seems slow and kind of lack overtaking. But see when drivers are on the dry track, pushing the car to the absolute limit, fighting for positions, it's the best thing you ever see. on streams, as we do see a yellow flag, and that's Kim again slowing down for another blue flag. As we do see Nick and Henke, let's go on board with them. Oh, I was gonna say that's Kim slowing down again, isn't it? Yeah, and his teammate through now. Not been a really good race from Kim either. Anyways, back to as I was saying. If you guys want to experience some good racing, clean racing, if you guys are clean, feel free to place exclamation mark into this in the Twitch English exclamation mark Discord in the Twitch chat. Will take you to the home server of F7, run by the amazing admins, amazing stewards, league directors, CEOs. Like, everyone is just amazing. Yes, there can be a couple of conflicts and tickets or incidents, but that all gets dealt with. The admins are so nice, where people are just like, oh, okay, we'll stop. I swear, like, the only incidents that we ever have to, like, properly get dealt with is the ones that are serious. Like, purposely taken out, and that's Kim retiring in the pit. I respect it, Kim. I respect it. You tried, mate. You just didn't have the pace tonight. Try again, man. Try again. Yeah, as I was saying, like, the admins and all that, they do an amazing job for this league. It's amazing. You know what I mean? They did this in COVID, and it's kicked off. Most leagues sit there for, like, years, don't even pick up anything. Leagues with, like, deals with companies and all that, they never get kicked off, you know what I mean? But now F7 is just popular. It's, I'm going to quote this because Nathan says it a lot, the best European racing league there is. And I agree. Even though it's a European league, everyone is able to join. Everyone. As long as you have a stable connection to anybody else in the world, right? As long as you're, well, clean. Doesn't matter how fast you are. If you're not confident in driving, we sometimes do host practice sessions where you can test your ability against our drivers and see if you are ready to race full time in Formula 7. We race Sunday at 10 AM. Silver is bronze of division. Okay. Now, these times do not conflict with the F1, the actual F1 schedule. These times are usually moved ahead or moved before the race. That way, anyone that's wanting to race and then can watch the F1, they can do so. As I was continuing. 10 AM bronze, 12:30 PM is silver on the Sunday. Sunday, 7:30 PM. So many times I'm getting muddled up with them because all of them are different. 7:30 PM is gold division. That is like your drivers like Panda, Dennis, Ben, Sandro, Henke, Nick, Maxi, Lewis, Fantinus, all battling for a position. As we do see a driver now around, that is Z Mini now dropping down our order there. Moving on, Fantasy division. New rules are coming into Fantasy. If you guys want to join, exclamation mark Discord. It's right there. Join, simple, fill out a form. Oh, let's say form, it's more like add 3 times. Z-Man has retired from the session. Is that on track? Can I get on board? Yeah, okay. That is not on track, okay. Oh, that's Henke round! Yeah, as soon as I go off board with Henke, god damn it, man. Oh, that's so unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. With only 7 laps remaining as well, that's not fun for him. As I was saying, Fantasy, we got a new thing coming in on the new season. This is round 17, I'm sure. So there's only like 4 rounds left, 3 rounds left of the season, and then we're starting in the new F1 24 game. Fantasy's bringing the new rules in, which honestly I thought was kind of weird. But then when I first got them explained to me, I was like, right, logical, good moves, logical, good ideas. A lot of the people in F7 have good ideas. Red, well I say Red, but it was Reese that came up with the idea. Reese has big brain intelligence. Big brain. He would be here instead of me, but he's focusing on his education, which is understandable. And then we move, well, Fantasy is at 7:30 PM on a Monday. And then you've got our Wednesday division, which is this you're watching right now, is your realistic performance with team principles, driver salaries, and team budgets. Everything is just so well done. It's amazing. Reese just built amazing. Well, I'll say Reese built it, but I can't really give Reese all the props. It was kind of built with Trouble. Trouble was there building it as well as Nathan. The whole team at F7 built this. It's amazing. It works completely well. There's no issues. It's just amazing. You know what I mean? As a team principal of McLaren, I could fairly say that my team currently is not doing well. Well, I say not currently doing well. I mean, it could be worse. They could be both DNFing. They're doing amazing. Let's say that. But as God's sake, I'm talking about F7 too much. I'm missing all the overtakes as we do see Fanthonus and Mercs now battling for the P10 finish. Fanthon is now building a wall now. Damn. Anyways, let's continue talking about this while we stay on board with these two. Let's do that actually. That seems like a good idea. Anyways, where was I? We've got Wednesday as your this division, realistic. 7 PM. It's not 7:30 anymore. It's 7 PM. The time's got changed because of other things. Hey, Banana, how's comms? Comms fine. Banana, okay. Banana's still slightly unwell, but he's recovering slowly. Honestly, it's amazing to do comms, especially for this league. You know what I mean? It's just something else. Ice cream. Sorry, I got distracted. What? Anyways, let's go on board with Mercs as he's trying to battle down for Zeta. You seem to enjoy it. I do. I really do. It's really fun. It is. It really is. When it's raining, not so much. Unless there's a little bit of collisions, like Belgium or Hungary, then it's fun. But like races that are so open, like France or Kota, like there's not a lot of racing, especially with a mixed division like this. Like you can tell, 14 drivers in the session and everyone's scattered. The only battles that are on track is Fanthonus and Mercs, which, well, I'm Zeta and Magi. So let's go back on board with Mercs and Fanthonus. As now we see Mercs trying to go around the outside of turn 12. Will he do it? Side by side, that's... Ooh, space is given. Mercs switches back to the outside. Fanthonus defends the inside line. Mercs is not going to go for the switch back, but Super Turbo is catching very slowly. As we see... Oh, that was a very interesting late break move, weird thing from Mercs. From the camera angle, I was on board with Turbo. This battle has been very interesting. This race has been very interesting. If you, as I said, if you guys want to even race here, or if you guys want to even just be around, chat with the drivers, have fun, enjoy the racing, feel free to place exclamation mark in the Discord, join the server, chat with the admins, just enjoy it. But yeah, the new season's just about to start, so now is the best time for you to join. Right now. Exclamation mark Discord in the chat. Which I see no one is doing, so I'm going to do it myself. If I can spell it. Oh, for God's sake, I'm not doing that. Nope. It's asking me to sign in. No, I'm good, bro. No, thank you. Actually, I'll just go on my phone and do it, because it's a lot easier. There's not a lot of racing anyway, so I'll just quickly do it. There we go. I did it, and it did nothing. Why didn't it do anything? Discord. Why didn't it do anything? Why isn't it doing? What? What? Is my brain not braining? I think my brain's not braining. Give me a sec. Let me try and brain. As we do see the three-way battle for 10th now, Fanthonus, Mercs, and Super Turbo now back into that fight. Discord. Are you gonna work this time? No. Why? Why not? Why not? Bro, come on! This is so weird. Okay. I'm just gonna delete that because it's annoying me. Okay, back on board with these three trying to battle it out. Fanthon is putting up a strong... Can you shut up, phone? Thank you. Fanthon is putting up a strong defense in the last 4 laps of the race. Panda is just... Okay. Honestly, driver of the day, I'm not gonna Like, yes, Panda's driven a flawless race, but he hasn't led every lap because of Dennis. So Panda can blame Dennis for the not having the Grand Slam, which is unfortunate. So I'd have to give it to Fanthenis. In that car, right? Oh wait, he's gonna drop down to 7th. He's gonna drop down to 12th with that 3 seconds. No, 11th with that 3 seconds. No wait, Panda's. Superchar's getting 9 seconds worth of penalties. What has he been doing? Banana, you're missing this great battle. Yeah, I know. Oh, the helicam as well. Very good helicam. Very good helicam. We all love helicams. What if I... No, I was going to say, what if I flip the camera? I'll not bother. This racing has been so clean. I don't think there's going to be one incident in this race. Not one. I think the racing has severely improved. I think it's been really good. Right, I need to think of driver of the day. Anyone got any thoughts on driver of the day? I think it's between Panda. See, this is where it gets difficult because Panda's well ahead. Fantheris has done an absolute amazing drive from 17th to 10th. Granted, 3 have DNF'd. Yeah, it's literally just between Panda and Fantheris for me. Maybe I could see Sandro maybe doing it. Nah, Maxi wouldn't. I think he's lost positions. Henke's lost positions. Ben's gained. I think Ben gained a position. I think. I could be wrong though. Yeah, Ben's up 3 positions. I think I'm gonna have to give it to Ben. Considering the fact that he's gained 3 positions, right? It says. Oh, that's yellow flags. That's Giannotti. Giannotti's round and he's broke his wing. Drama. We got drama in the final stages of the race. Oh, I never thought to see it, but we finally have some drama in the final couple laps of the race. I mean, poor Giannotti for actually doing that, but we finally got something entertaining to happen. I'm sorry, Giannotti. It's the only fun thing that's ever happened. Oh my god, there's more collisions! What is happening? Zeto and Magi, oh, they've had a tangle, haven't they? Oh no. Oh no, it's all happening in the last, oh god. It's all happening in the last couple laps of the race. Oh no, I literally just said it was clean. This is so broken. God, that's actually commentator's curse at his best. Proceeds to say clean racing. Driver spins. Driver gets possibly taking out. Oh, that's so unfortunate, man. It was going so good as well. Ah, well. At least it was entertaining to watch some interesting things happen during this race. Not one safety car. I wish for a safety car. I kind of shouldn't say that because it probably would happen. Anyways, let's go on board with Henke at the moment. Actually, no, come to think of it. Fantheris and Merckx are the closest people on track. These drivers have been battling it for like the full race, I'm sure. Merckx still battling it for that P9 finish, even though he's going to get it. It's been a really solid race. Apart from one incident, I think, will get reported. Even though they're at the back, I think it'll keep the stewards on their toes. Because we do see now Giannotti boxing because of that damage. Honestly, if Zeto and Magi were any further back, it could be a 3-way battle for 12th, which would be more interesting. God, I love the 23 livery of the Alpine. Like, ignore the pink parts of it. That shiny blue it's just something else. It is just something else. It's like it had to be the best livery on that season. I mean, like, it had to be one of, if not the best, because it's so shiny. I like shiny things, and that's shiny, and I like shiny things. I don't like the car. I like shiny things. The car's good though. the car not good. The car not good this year either. As I was going to say, we may actually see Henke try. Oh no, he's got a penalty. He's not going to be able to get that position. We actually get some good overtakes here. It's very boring sitting in the chair, but it's never boring when it's not raining. Kota, it just had to be raining. Just had to be raining tonight. Unfortunate. At least it keeps the drivers, you know, senses up and, you know, their brain, if that makes sense. Because I can't English brain work English. So let's just say if driver drive rain, driver smart. Yeah, we'll do that. Anyways, let's go on board with Zeto and all that, because Magi and I think Gennady. Actually, Gennady is on them first set of inners. If he pushes, he's still got a full battery? Nah, hang on. He's still got a full battery? He's not even deploying? Bro, what is happening? I'm so confused. He's got a full battery and he's not deploying. Oh, everyone's got a full... What? Am I missing something? Why has everyone got a full battery? Like, it's the last lap of the Grand Prix. I'd expect everyone to start deploying. Oh, blue flags, man. Gee, that's so unfortunate. That's actually so unfortunate. As we do see Panda finishing the now coming around to finishing the last lap. Henke now battling out for Nick. I think... Oh, wait, Henke... 10 penalty. Ah well, that's unfortunate. If Henke didn't have that time penalty and he was able to overtake P4, not P4, P5, yeah, I'd be happy with that. A 4-5 position is not too bad for me. I mean, it's less points. Is it more points than Ferrari? Maxi Block's left. Oh no, Maxi doesn't. Should I invite? You know, I know it's the last couple laps, but he needs to get these points, and I'm not. He's in a battle with McLaren for the championship. So him disconnecting on the last lap, yeah, I don't want him to feel anything. Like, I've sent him an invite. All right, it's a good thing to do. It's the responsible thing to do, especially with them being my championship rivals at the moment. I think we're only like 30 points behind them in the championship. Oh no, I'm such an idiot. I just missed that. Gennady's overtaken Zeto. And we'll get my Jeep. Let's go board with the race winner. At this point, he's practically won it from lap 9. It is Panda coming around turn 20 to win here in Austin. Panda wins the US Grand Prix with Dennis finishing in a solid P2. And Ben in P3. As I said, guys, I will be doing interviews. I'll jump into the channel right now. I don't think any overtakes are happening. Actually, as I say that, Henke has through on Nick. So I'll keep that in the background while I look for the channel to join. There we go. Itchy nose. Well done, mate. Thanks, Nathan. I remembered this time. I remembered to keep it in the broadcast thing. I remembered. As we see now, Sandro across the line, P4, Henke getting down, up into P5, and then drops down to 6 because of Nick. And his time penalty, Henke's time penalty. And Johnny's left the session. That's a shame, man. Good racing, guys. I enjoyed that. I've got an itchy nose, and it's not going away. Maxi Block comes home to finish P7. His AI comes home to finish P7, should I say. We now have Lewis coming across the line to finish P8. As I did say, guys, if you guys want to join in for comms, actually, let me jump over and open the audio up for the channel. That one, there we go. Okay, so the audio should get synced now, so I'll do a quick audio check when somebody joins, just to see if it's loud, or if it's quiet, or if I need to do anything. Let us see. Fantheus gets driver of the day. Honestly, because he had such a good battle, I might give it to him. I might. I'll have a look at the positions and then I'll say it when I can. Oh, Panda. I think Panda is just He's too good. I mean, like, there could be a possibility of him lining up with Henke for like seasons. I'm joking. I mean, there's a possibility. Maybe in the future when Sandro's contract's over. I get everyone point. Dennis, I did say, mate, I can't do PS parties. It's on Dennis. Alright, let's get it. Panda, P1. Good result from him. That was a really strong race from them. Dennis in P2. Ben in P3. Central down into P4. Actually, I say down, but he kind of stayed the same. Nick up into P5. Henke down into P6 after qualifying second. Oh, that's unfortunate for him. Maxi Block down in 7th. Lewis up in 8th. Merckx P9. Fanthas P10. Super Trouble P11. Magi P12. Gennady P in 13. Zayto 14th. Z-Mini in 15th. Kim De Boom in 16th. And Fear Jack in 17th. Migrating Host. Oh no. Get everything real quick. That is a lot of... Oh my god, that's a lot of incidents. Let's get everything for Nathan. Get absolutely everything for Nathan. Overall, it was a good race. Fanthinus went 17th to 10th. 7 places gained. I'm going to say Fanthinus, driver of the day. 7 places gained in an AlphaTauri. That's some strong driving from him. Absolute superb driving. Where is everyone? I've just realised, where is everyone? Yeah, not on PS. Oh, this glitch again. I think it's because everyone leaves before the race is finished. I think that might be something to keep an eye on. Have to join you on my phone then. No worries, mate. Is it? Podcast. Constructors Championships? I wouldn't know. Hey, Ben. Ben, can you do a quick sound check so I can adjust the audio for Discord? Am I just stuck in the screen? I'm stuck in the screen. Anyways, let's go and speak with the P3 finish, Ben. Ben, how are you today, mate?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. Yourself?
I'm doing good. I've got a slight cold, but I'm good. So
yeah, comeback was good. Hold on, let me transfer it to my PlayStation. Hold on.
Yeah, no worries, man. I'll give you time.
Give me a second. It's not working. It doesn't matter. Yeah, carry on, Ben. Sorry, mate.
Yeah, no worries, man. So, walk me through that race. How was it for you to go from P6 and qualify to P3 and get a podium for the team?
Yeah, it was obviously good. I didn't realise it was short qualifying, so it was bad on my part, really, to sort of retire the car in short qualifying. I didn't see the announcement, so yeah, I thought I was going to start lower down, but no, P6, and then had to get past the McLarens, and then get past Maxi. So Maxi held me up for a little bit longer than I probably would have liked, and then yeah, Banana Panda and Dennis were too far up the road for me to even think about catching them, and it was just sort of just a drive on my own from then on. So yeah, not really much to reflect on. Probably was too low on the wings for me to even try and even do anything. But no, good points for the team again, and like just these guys are in a whole new league in front of me. So
Yeah.
to P3 feels like a win in some kind of way with having that amount of time to send her behind, and yeah, the boys gone off in the distance. So yeah, that's all I can do.
Well, thanks, Ben. Hope you have a good race weekend and a good night, because honestly, I need a good night, man. It's been a long night. But anyways, thanks, man, for tuning in. We'll go on board with now Dennis. Dennis, how was your race, man?
Just a test. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we're good. Man. I can hear you.
Yeah, my race wasn't that good, to be honest. In
Really?
the beginning,
How
I
come?
was. In the beginning, I started in P3. I had a good start compared to Henky, but yeah, when you go off the line, you have no grip. So I was sliding around. So I ended up behind Henky again, and he was struggling. He was all the time sliding, under braking. He was also losing grip, etc. So that cost me a lot of time, and at one point he lost on traction. So yeah, and at that point Panda was like 3 seconds gone, but he was today untouchable. I even tried to go longer on the inters to have better tires in the end, but it wasn't enough.
Yeah, it was a really solid race from Panda and yourself. Come to think of it, because you've went from P3 to P2 and got fastest lap. So it's been a really good
Yeah,
race for you, mate.
yeah. If you compare it to the other Red Bull, when I pitted, I was 1.3 seconds in front of him, and at the finish line, I was like 17.5 seconds ahead, and also the fast lap.
Hmm.
So yeah, that's the maximum I can do at the moment in the Ferrari on this game. So next game we have to wait and see what the performance is gonna be of the Ferrari.
Yeah, man, I can't wait for the new game. It's going to be so different, and hopefully they actually have a good game this year, because
I hope.
for the last couple of races they haven't been very good games. But mate, it's been a great races to watch, and great battling on track. What's your actual thoughts on the championship currently with Red Bull? What do you think,
Yeah,
mate?
like the constructors is clear. From the race one, we all knew that it was
It
going
was
to
gonna be,
Red Bull,
yeah.
and also the drivers after the first what was it 3-4 race, I thought yeah, Panda's gonna get it, but at one point I turned it around. But now, yeah, since Sandford, it's going downhill because the gap was 6 points, I believe, at Sandford, going into Sandford. And now with this race, it is 38, I believe, and we have 3 races left.
Yeah,
So
I think
yeah,
they're gonna secure it.
I'll need a miracle for
Yeah.
to catch up.
Well, I'll be praying for Panda's slip and slide game. Kind of hoping him to drop down the order. Let McLaren go up a little bit, maybe even a little bit ahead of the Ferraris. Get McLaren ahead of the Ferraris, get more championship points, maybe even a P2 in the constructors. Or try
I
that.
don't know what I don't know what the gap is to McLaren
I think
in
it
the
was 30 points
constructors.
before this weekend. After it, I think, well, you've got 19 points,
Yeah, but
and
you
then
you uh, you have one in P4 and the other in P6, so you got more points. I don't know.
no, we've got less points because you have
Yeah, less. The fast lap.
25
I've
this season. Yeah.
no, I was P2, so I have 19 now.
Yeah, around about that. I think the gap would be 40 something now, maybe 41,
Yeah,
42. But overall, man, it's been
it's
a
gonna.
great season. Know what I mean?
Yeah, in the beginning it was more a 2v1, I'll say, but yeah,
Yeah,
now that Maxi came,
yeah,
it's a little bit better. But yeah, unfortunately he had some problems with his PS5 that was turning off all the time.
yeah. Well, Dennis, thanks for coming into the comms and giving me an interview. It's been great. I hope you have a good night. And
Thank you, mate.
yeah, man, we're back live Sunday morning for Bronze. Make sure you tune into that. And it's been a great race. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you then. Goodbye for now.